Good.
Choose our socks for success in all endeavors. Fortunes rises from the heel, and good luck for life.
Good morning. Today is Friday, September 27th, 2024. Today in history, on this day 199 years ago, British industrialist George Stephenson successfully test-ran the locomotion steam locomotive on a newly laid railway. This marked the first successful steam train in history, advancing humanity's progress into the industrial age. Welcome to today's Qingchao Morning News. Let's start with political updates.
Major U.S. union refuses to endorse any presidential candidate for first time. According to news from Washington, the Teamsters, a major U.S. labor union, announced they will not support any candidate in the November presidential election for the first time in nearly 30 years. This is a setback for Democratic candidate Kamala Harris, as the union has backed Democratic candidates in every election since 2000. Union President O'Brien stated that both Republican candidate Trump and Democratic candidate Harris have failed to make serious commitments to prioritize the interests of working people over big business. He noted that the union sought promises from both candidates not to interfere with important union movements or the core trucking industry and to respect members' right to strike, but neither candidate delivered. Indonesian parliament approves new fiscal budget. Comprehensive news from Jakarta. On September 19, the Indonesian Congress approved a government budget of $237 billion, marking the last budget of current President Joko Widodo and paving the way for Prabowo, who will be sworn in on October 20. The new budget outlines key plans Prabowo will implement, including a children's free meal policy, free health examinations, hospital construction, school renovations, and food safety initiatives, estimated to cost 71 trillion Indonesian rupiah. Additionally, the Indonesian Congress passed an amendment bill removing the limit of 34 cabinet departments, granting the president the authority to reorganize or split departments for more flexible cabinet management and allocation to political allies. Reports indicate that Prabowo may establish an independent agency for water security and taxation and could also separate the Ministry of Public Works and Housing from the Ministry of Environment and Forestry. North Korea claims successful test of new missile with large warhead. According to the Korean Central News Agency, on September 19, North Korea announced that the Missile General Administration successfully test-launched the Hwasong-11C 4.5 new tactical ballistic missile and an improved strategic cruise missile. This marks the second test of this type of missile since July 1. The launch aimed to verify the accuracy of the missile, equipped with a 4.5-ton conventional warhead, against a target at a medium range of 320 kilometers and to assess the explosive power of a super-large warhead. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un oversaw the test-firing activities and expressed great satisfaction. He also inspected weapons developed by the Academy of Defense Science, including a 7.62mm sniper rifle and a 5.56mm automatic rifle, discussing important production directions. EU to require Apple to open iPhone operating system. Bloomberg News reports that the European Union plans to warn Apple that it must open its iPhone operating system to competitors or face substantial fines. Under the EU's latest Digital Markets Act, Apple is required to allow other developers access to key iPhone functions, including Siri voice commands and payment chips. If Apple fails to comply, the EU may initiate an antitrust investigation, potentially resulting in fines of up to 10% of Apple's global annual turnover. Thailand unveils new cannabis control bill. According to news from Bangkok, Thailand's Ministry of Health recently announced a new cannabis control bill. Under the bill, cannabis and cannabis extracts can be used in herbal medicine, food, and cosmetics, as well as for medical treatment and research by national institutions. Anyone using cannabis or its extracts for unauthorized purposes may face a fine of up to 60,000 baht. Selling cannabis or its products for prohibited uses could result in a prison term of up to 1 year, a fine of 100,000 baht, or both. The legalization of marijuana was a significant topic during Thailand's national election last year. The Pheu Thai Party's manifesto aimed to reclassify marijuana as a narcotic drug and restrict it to medical use to address abuse concerns. However, some analysts note that the draft bill appears to take a relatively moderate stance and does not explicitly prohibit recreational use of marijuana. Malaysia arrests global Ikhwan leaders and 24 others. According to comprehensive news from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysian police are intensively investigating suspected sexual assault and child abuse cases involving global Ikhwan. They intercepted and arrested 5 suspects attempting to flee to Thailand at the Malaysia-Thailand border and raided 4 luxury apartments on Bukit Bintang Road in Kuala Lumpur, apprehending 19 suspects, including the CEO and his wife. The case will be investigated under the Children Act 2001 and the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act 2022. Previously, on September 10, Malaysian police raided 20 children's welfare homes in Selangor and Negeri Sembilan, arresting 171 individuals and rescuing 402 abused children and teenagers. Head of State Sultan Ibrahim has ordered a comprehensive investigation and strict handling of the cases. Canada develops solar-powered seawater desalination device. According to Xinhua News Agency, Canadian researchers have developed a seawater desalination device that uses sunlight to efficiently evaporate water for fresh water extraction. The device automatically absorbs water and flushes out salt at night to prevent salt deposition and maintain efficiency. Its core component is nickel foam, a lightweight material with a large surface area and high air permeability. Currently, seawater desalination primarily relies on filtration, which consumes a lot of energy and faces issues like salt deposition that can reduce efficiency and damage equipment, necessitating frequent maintenance. The new device is efficient and portable, making it suitable for remote areas with scarce fresh water resources. Researchers plan to build a prototype for large-scale testing at the seaside to explore its potential for broader applications.
According to London Financial News, the Bank of England has announced that it will maintain the benchmark interest rate at 5%. That's all for today's Ching Chow Morning News. Thanks for watching. Join us at the same time tomorrow.